With the Miami Heat on the brink of yet another critical juncture in their season, there's a potent mix of determination and frustration as they prepare for the final game of the regular season against the Atlanta Hawks. The stakes couldn't be higher, as this game determines their position heading into the fourth consecutive play-in tournament. A victory is not just a win. It's a lifeline, a chance to shift narratives and seize a more favorable position. As it stands, Miami is grappling with uncertainty regarding their seeding. A loss against the Hawks would cement their status as the 10th seed for the second year in a row, an outcome that would undoubtedly weigh heavy on the collective shoulders of the entire organization. On the flip side, should the Heat emerge victorious and the Charlotte Hornets stumble against the New York Knicks, Miami could leap to the 9th seed, hosting their play-in game. However, the Knicks are likely to rest key players like Jalen Brunson and Karl Anthony Towns, which complicates the landscape. The grim reality of potentially being the 10th seed looms large, meaning Miami would be forced to tackle the play-in tournament on the road, a scenario they desperately want to avoid. If history is any teacher, they know the formula: win or go home. The first test would likely be against the Hornets, a matchup that carries its own weight. The disappointment of being in the play-in for a fourth straight year is palpable, yet Miami's head coach, Eric Spoelstra, is adamant that they must focus on the present. We're here, and now we just have to make the most of this. There's no other way, other than just to absolutely go for it, Spoelstra said, encapsulating the team's resolve. Yet, the reality is stark. Miami has been struggling, losing 10 of their last 14 games. However, they did manage to regain some semblance of form with a commanding 140-117 victory over the Washington Wizards. Still, Spoelstra himself acknowledged the harrowing nature of their situation. It's harrowing. We say it every year that we've been in there. You don't want to be in there. But that's sometimes the path you have to take. Injuries have also played a crucial role in this turbulent season. The availability of key players is more important than ever as they approach the crucial moments of the season. Pelle Larsson, a valuable asset, is sidelined with a right lower leg contusion sustained in the Wizards game. Spoelstra provided a glimmer of hope, indicating Larsson is day-to-day, describing it as a good sign. The Heat need all hands on deck if they are to navigate the treacherous waters of the play-in tournament. As Miami heads into this pivotal showdown against Atlanta, the emotional stakes are elevated. Fans are tired of the play-in narrative, yearning for a return to the playoff prominence that has defined this franchise. The question now is whether the Heat can harness their collective frustration and turn it into fuel. Should they find themselves in the same position as last year, becoming the second team to emerge from the 10th seed and make their way to the playoffs, they would face the daunting challenge of playing the top-seeded Detroit Pistons. The road to redemption is fraught with challenges, but the Miami Heat have never backed down from a fight. The next chapter in this season's saga is about to unfold, and it's one that could redefine their trajectory in the postseason. Now, as the Heat get ready for this crucial clash against the Hawks, the narrative shifts to how they can capitalize on this moment of truth. The time for excuses is over. It's time for Miami to step up and seize their destiny. The anticipation is building, and the Heat are poised to make a statement. But what awaits them beyond this matchup? The next news item will delve deeper into potential strategies and player dynamics as the Heat prepare for their do-or-die situation. As we delve into the journey of Gabe Vincent, we can't ignore the emotional undertones of his departure from Miami, a story that carries weight not just for him, but for the franchise and its culture. When Vincent went undrafted in 2018, it was the Miami Heat that took a chance on him, signing him to a two-way contract in January 2020. This marked the beginning of a transformative period, one that would blend hard work, grit, and the unyielding standards of Miami's basketball ethos. Fast forward to 2023, and the plot thickens. Despite the efforts of Heat president Pat Riley, who made the trip to Southern California to persuade Vincent to stay, the decision was made for Vincent to move on. On the Out the Mud podcast, Vincent's astonishment at Riley's personal visit was palpable. Pat flying out to meet with me, and I'm like flying out to meet with me, he recalled, incredulous at the notion that someone of Riley's stature would prioritize a meeting with him. It's a testament to the respect and admiration Vincent garnered during his time in Miami. After all, he wasn't just another player. He was a part of the Heat's fabric, contributing key moments during the team's memorable run to the 2023 NBA Finals. Yet, despite the affection and admiration, Vincent signed with the Los Angeles Lakers, a move that raises eyebrows among Heat fans. This is a crucial moment for Miami, as they now have to grapple with the loss of a player who honed his skills under the watchful eyes of veterans like Udonis Haslem, Jimmy Butler, and Goran Dragic. Vincent's gratitude is evident. He recognizes the influence of the veteran presence that shaped him. I was blessed. Obviously, the OG Udonis Haslem. Andre Iguodala, one of my OGs too, he shared, reflecting on the mentorship he received. It's a reminder of how Miami's culture not only develops players, but also molds character. Before his departure, Vincent averaged 7.7 points, 2.3 assists, and 1.7 rebounds over 195 games, a modest stat line that belies the impact he had on the court. What stands out is his ability to adapt to Miami's unforgiving standards. He candidly spoke about the challenges he faced upon joining the team, revealing that he was told he was out of shape despite leading the G League in three-pointers and being a top scorer. This raw honesty speaks volumes about the Heat's rigorous expectations under Riley's leadership. The culture is demanding, and for some, it can be an insurmountable wall. Vincent's ability to rise above it speaks to his character and determination. As he embarks on this new chapter with the Atlanta Hawks after a stint with the Lakers, we can't help but wonder what the future holds for him. Will he carry the lessons learned in Miami into his new role, or will he be just another player trying to find his footing in a different environment? For Heat fans, it's a bittersweet moment. Vincent was not only a player, he was a symbol of what Miami stands for: perseverance, resilience, and the relentless pursuit of greatness. So, as we close the chapter on Gabe Vincent's Miami story, let's recognize the profound impact he had during his tenure. It's a reminder that while players may come and go, the ethos of the Miami Heat remains steadfast. They cultivate talent and character, preparing players not just for the game, but for life. What's next for the Miami Heat? Only time will tell. As we look ahead, this franchise will continue to build on its legacy, one player at a time. We're eager to see how they respond to this loss, how they adjust, and who will step up to fill the void left by Vincent's departure. For all the true Miami Heat fans out there, we'd love to hear your thoughts. How do you feel about Vincent's move to the Lakers? What does this mean for the Heat moving forward? Don't forget to subscribe and comment below with your opinions on the Miami Heat's future. Your voice matters as we continue to rally behind this outstanding franchise.